6 matches, all 6 by way of decision. Will that change as we go to 157? The national champion for North Carolina, hungry to get back on top of the country, unbeaten this year. He has just obliterated the opposition. 12 bonus point wins, 13-0 this year for Austin O'Connor, matched up against the freshman Jared Keslar for Pitt.
Austin O'Connor had this match circled for a long time because he thought he was going to wrestle Dejon Casto, because Dejon Casto beat Austin O'Connor in the first round of the national championships last year. Of course, Austin O'Connor came back and became an All-American yet again, and he wasn't even healthy.
Underwent off-season knee surgery, really wrestled the latter stages of last year on one leg. When you look at Austin O'Connor, medically forfeited once he earned the All-American status, medically forfeited to 8th place, underwent a couple of surgeries this offseason. Initial one to repair, and then he had some scar tissue build up, as you see some of the offense here by O'Connor, and he'll drive Keslar down for the opening 2.
The whole time, Austin O'Connor kept his hands on the freshman. And a freshman, Keslar won a PEI AA, AAA state championship, but he hasn't wrestled against a national champion before. It's a whole different ballgame.
One green neutral, let's do it in the center.
Austin O'Connor, the 4-time All-American. Last double right there for 2 more.
Oh, my. That was quick and clean. He didn't give someone a break. He didn't say, oh, let's go back to the center. He said, I release you, I'm going to score. You release someone to score. Looking like a little spladle action. Austin O'Connor was going to try a spladle.
Still red. One green neutral.
The little thing that you saw, Sean, there was a big exhale by Keslar, saying, because he knows that he is not going to get a time to breathe, because Austin O'Connor is going to keep the pressure on.
O'Connor, in our conversation this week, he has a chip on his shoulder this season. He just does not feel, you know, that the rest of the country is paying enough attention to what's going on in the ACC and the wrestling, and in particular what he has been able to do. A national champion back in 2021. We talked about the serious knee injury that slowed him down, but he is fully healthy, and he is just putting up points galore so far this year. And you talked about it. This was going to be a big stretch for him over the next few weeks.
Next week, he goes and wrestles Bryce Andonian. The week after that, he has Ed Scott in a rematch of the ACC championships, whereby he did not win, but he says, when I'm healthy, I am dominant and I'm a national champion.
He's certainly healthy right now. He will be content with his body of work through the first 3 minutes of action. He's put up 8. 4 takedowns for the 2021 national champ.
He kept the hands on him, and he just drove through and covered the leg. But this is the one I like. The second takedown, he didn't give any time for Keslar to breathe, and he went right into a nice, clean double.
Austin O'Connor has so many incredible attributes, but one item that Coleman Scott always brings up to us was his in-match IQ.
In-match IQ. He's not just going to be physical and overwhelmed. He makes adjustments during the match. Not at the end of the period, right in the middle of periods. Oh, man, that was, he went from a Russian, he tried to slide it to the mat, and then he went across to a double. That's in-match adjustments.
Still you red.
Here's the thing I like about Austin O'Connor. He keeps his hands on his opponents. He doesn't like to give them a time to break. He releases and just keeps the pressure on. Oh, he was looking for the headlock.
Yes, he was. He was looking.
Do it in the center.
Now Keslar, he likes the underhooks. He likes underhooks on the left side of his opponent. Just relentless pressure. I mean, no complaints because he backed up, but when you have this much pressure on you, there's not much you can do. Banging the head, circling. Oh, he's looking for this. He's looking for this. He's looking for this. Good fight there by Keslar, though. Gives up the takedown, but it's a good job to fight that.
Red, you're in control.
And watch this. When he releases,
One green neutral.
he just goes right back in there. Not just one shot to another shot. Keslar's just getting overwhelmed. And there's nothing you can say. He's trying. He is working hard, but Austin O'Connor is a returning national champion.
This is a tough debut at this weight for Jared Keslar, who had wrestled every single match this year at 65. Now, the original plan, even before the Casto injury, was next year to put him at 57. And this coming weekend at the Edinburgh Open, this is the weight that he was going to wrestle. But a buzzsaw tonight, the hammer, Austin O'Connor.
Look at this thing. Look at this. He goes 2-on-1, rush in, down to the mat, a crossbody double. That's just hours and hours of feel. Bring the rusher to the mat and then go across.
One red neutral.
As soon as he escapes, hands right back on him.
Right back engaged. Blood in the water right now for O'Connor. Up 11.
And it's very quiet in here because the fans know what they're seeing is just a really, really good wrestler. Not just at 157, but across the nation. Austin O'Connor is that dude.
One green neutral.
O'Connor had surgery 2 weeks after Nationals at Detroit, and now he's looking for more.
1001.
Keslar in some trouble, giving up the count. And it will be 2 on the near fall, and that is going to end it. The technical fall win and 5 team points that come along with the tech fall, 15 or more. And UNC, just like that, they turn to their 4-time All-American to get them right back into it.
You saw the stare down that Austin O'Connor gave? He looked over to the Pitt staff because he said, "Where were you, Casto?" And he put someone to his back. He wanted Casto, but he'll take a tech fall anyway. Austin O'Connor, your returning national champ.